We have a standard 60-card deck for Alchemy, and we're going to be running the mainstays in the Cleric list, which is the Luminarch Veteran. So for 1 white, we get a 1/1 that is just the classic life gain style. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, we're going to gain a life, and then it's got a disturb. So if this thing dies, it's a really good blocker. So when this thing dies, we can pay 2 mana, 1 and a white, and then we can bring it back, and then it has flying, and it says whenever another creature leaves the battlefield, we gain 1 life. We exile this when it leaves the battlefield, when it's put into the graveyard from anywhere. But the Lunarch Veteran and Luminous Phantom is just a really good combo. We basically get life gain on ETB, and then when it dies, we get another thing, so it's just a double creature, which is really nice. Then we're running 3 Angel of Unity. This really isn't in a lot of the top tier Esper lists, but I wanted to include it because it's proven to be really useful. Being at 2 mana, it fits a really good slot in the deck. So it's a 1/3 with flying and lifelink, so it's a great blocker. It gains us life, which is what we want to do. And then whenever Angel of Unity enters, or we cast a party spell, so that's going to be a cleric that is also a party. So that's cleric, rogue, warrior, or wizard. We get to choose a card in our hand, and it gets perpetually gains +1/+1. So perpetually means that whatever zone it goes to, graveyard or exile or whatnot, and it comes back, it still has a 1/1 counter on it. So it's a really good way to make our other clerics in the deck just bigger when they enter the battlefield, and Angel of Unity just keeps stacking. We have 1 Sigardian Evangel, so you don't really need more than 1. This enters as a 3/1. It is a human cleric, and then when it enters, you tap a creature, and then you get to conjure another Sigardian Evangel to your hand. So it's really good if you're just you have a ton of land and no creatures. You cast this, you just get to play 2 or 3, tap down 2 or 3 creatures, and attack in for some big damage. Now, we're supposed to be running 4 Voice of the Blessed. I only have 3, so unfortunately we can't run 4, but you would really want to. So it's going to be 2 mana, a white and a white, for a Spirit Cleric. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter, and then if it has 4 more counters, it has Flying and Vigilance, and then if it has 10 or more counters, it has Indestructible. So this thing is really the crux of the deck along with the Cleric of Life's Bond. These 2 cards are in conflict a lot of the time because they're wanting to compete for that 2 mana spot. But it's really nice to have them paired together, but it's just a little difficult on your mana ratio. Do you play double white on turn 2, or do you play white-black? The Cleric of Life's Bond, it's going to do the same thing as the Luminarch Veteran, and also getting 1/1 counters like the Voice of the Blessed. We have 3 Vanishing Verse to just take care of those pesky mono-colored permanents, because we're going to exile them. We'd probably want to run at least 1 more Pyre of Heroes, because it's going to let us sack a Cleric, and then we go get a larger mana-costed Cleric from deeper within our deck. We're running 3 Elite Spellbinders. I don't need to explain what that does. 4 Righteous Valkyries. We're going to gain life and pump our team. 3 Skyclave Apparitions. This is not a cleric, but it's just going to exile stuff that we need to take care of. 4 Glasspool Mimic. So this is where the blue comes from in the Esper. The Glasspool Mimic is going to copy a Voice of the Blessed, a Cleric of Life's Bond, Elite Spellbinder, Righteous Valkyrie, all this stuff. So the Glasspool Mimic, we are running a few dual-colored blues in the deck, the dual-face card blues. We're not going to be running any basic islands, so that way our Glasspool Mimics can come down and copy stuff. We have 1 Taberax. So Taberax is actually really cool, but he's only a 1-of in the deck. He has lifelink as long as he has 5 more 1/1 counters. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, you put a 1/1 counter on Taberax, and if it was a cleric, you draw a card and you lose a life. So Taberax just keeps us in the game. He draws his cards, and he will get lifelink later on. So that life that you lose from drawing cards from him won't really matter. Now, the Inquisitor's Captain, is something that's been in like every deck that runs a bunch of creatures in white. So this has Vigilance, it's 4 mana. When it comes down, if there are 20 or more creature cards with mana value 3 or less among cards in your graveyard, hand, and library, you seek 2 creature cards with mana value 3 or less. Put 1 of them onto the battlefield. So seek, you put a card at random from your library into your hand. So the Magic Arena does that for you. It's obviously, again, these are not paper cards, so you would never have to worry about this in paper Magic. And the Inquisitor Captain, basically, if you can just filter through a bunch and you get Glasspool Mimic, you do another Captain, you get to look at 2 more cards, you get another Glasspool Mimic, you do another Captain. You basically just went up. You go up basically 3 creatures because you're just putting them on the battlefield. And everything except Aura is going to be 3 or less, so that's why this card works so well in this deck. Our land breakdown, we don't really need to break down anything, basically because we're running the double face cards being white, black, and then we're running a few of the blue double face cards for our Glasspool Mimic, but we don't need any basic islands. And with that done, we are going to get right into the gameplay. I was going to upload that to my YouTube channel, which is also at YouTube at Azarain. But I couldn't do that, unfortunately, because I didn't have a good quality audio. I was thinking about just posting the gameplay, but... All right, let's see what we got here. We have 2 Pyro Heroes, and we have our Luminarch Veteran, so we can go ahead and... All right, we're playing against Wolves. Hopefully we can... All right, so we're going to just play our base planes, because if we draw... We could play this on black, or we could do white and get Skyclave Apparition on, because we could play this on black. All right, no blocks. So he paid the 3 life to have this enter untapped. Okay. Yeah, so I think what we're going to do... Ooh, that's a good turn too. I think what we're going to do is this, because that thing gets out of hand, especially when it flips and it gets double strike with Tovalor. So if they play their Tovalor here on turn 3, we are... Yeah. Okay, so we're in a good spot. We play this on white, and then we do Skyclave. So we go here, take out their Tovalor, gain life, buy Tovalor, and attack in like that. There we go. Yeah, Gruul Wolves is a really cool deck that I don't have a lot of the Gruul pieces, but I really want to... I have 2 Tovalors, and you really need 4 to make that deck work, but I have most of the other pieces, so I'm trying to save up some wild cards. Alright, let's see. Now Did they miss their land drop? Nope. Okay, there they go, and they pay. So another Tovalor. They're going to be really disappointed when they see this. Get that Tovalor out. We gain a life. So we're just waiting to pop off with our Clerics. Hopefully we can draw another Swamp next turn. We can just do double Clerics. So let's see. Oh, a Volatile Arsonist. This thing is pretty crazy. So it's got Menace and Haste. Whenever Volatile Arsonist attacks, it deals 1 damage to each of up to 1 target creature and 1 target player, and or 1 target planeswalker. And then the flip side is just, you know, really, really good. So, oh man, we might be in for a hurt if we don't draw. All right, so we do get that. Now let's go here, and let's go here to try and get our life gain going. So hopefully, yeah, let's attack in with the Apparition. So we're not dead yet, but this Arsonist is going to get out of hand. Hopefully we can draw into another Vanishing Verse. Oh man, they are just going to start pounding us here. We might have to double block this and take a hit on one of our Clerics. Oh, we can't even... Yeah, well, if we double block... Let's see what they choose. Alright, so they choose... like that, so they could actually kill both of my Clerics. So that's 8, 9. I think we just take it. Oh man, yeah, I wasn't gonna win that one anyway. That's so unfortunate. The Gruul Wolves just really comes out really strong, and if you can't handle them early on, I thought my double Skyclave Apparition and my Vanishing Verse was gonna be enough to slow the Wolves down, but I guess not. I feel like I had some good games, but I wanted the audio quality to be there. All right, so unfortunate. So we have 3. We have Righteous Valkyrie and Glasspool Mimic, and we have the blue here. I think we keep and we hope that we draw a black for our turn 2. We don't yet. Let's play our turn 1 and let's cross our fingers. So we have 4 mana for the Inquisitor Captain. And okay, we don't get that. So we can just do this. Really sucks, hoping that we would have gotten a dual face black or something. Okay, so our opponent is definitely playing some type of Esper Control, I'm assuming, because they have not played anything. Alright. So I think that was a good choice to bait with the Cleric. And they're just going to hold up mana, and that really sucks. Let's go here. We're just going to try and resolve anything to try and bait them out. And we'll choose the Valkyrie. And we'll hold up Vanishing Verse. I doubt that they're going to play anything. They are set up on all of their colors. Alright, yep, a Memory Deluge. Oh, this is not where you want to be against any control deck, is that they're just keeping their mana open, passing their turn. They have already played a counterspell. They basically just drew three cards. They got to choose two with the Memory Deluge, and then they just drew for their turn. And he's just going to pass. Okay, destroy all creatures. So he destroys my Angel of Unity here. So let's do this and go here. Yep, we're getting stick. And I guess we just have to pray that that the Righteous Valkyrie makes it across the board. Okay, so he lets it resolve to my turn now. So we have one blue. We don't need any more blue. So any dual face cards that we get, we're playing on white or black. Now, let's see. We only have 2 mana if we do that, but if we go 2 and 2, so I think we try it. Let's bait with the Spellbinder. Let's see what he's got in his hand. Oh, we got a first-time chat. Thank you from The Scoundrel. I assume he has more board wipes. That was a weird one for one. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Yep, he's got another Path of Peril here, Joari Disruption, so I assume this is going to be a land drop. Divine Purge. Exile all artifacts and creatures with mana value 3 or less. They perpetually gain. This spell costs 2 more to cast, and is permanent enters the battlefield tapped. So 3 or less. That's basically going to be our whole deck besides our Inquisitor Captain and our Aura. So... oh, man. So do we make this more? Because the Path of Peril isn't going to hit our deck unless they pay that cleave cost. The layer is going to be really annoying, but he can't counter stuff with that. So I think we're actually going to get rid of this just because it saves our current board. Oh, man. Now I'm thinking, I think we just have to play value, and we just have to try and get rolling. So let's go Valkyrie. Let's gain some life. Hopefully we can hit that threshold. And we're just going to attack in. So as long as you have at least 7 more life than your starting life total. Alright, so he's going to have 2 open mana. Let's see if he can get a return spell here. Nope. Alright, so we got 3 damage in. We hit the Control Mage for 3 damage. We're going to try and roll. Okay, so he plays the land. He gets the cleave cost, but now he's tapped out. So let's see if we can roll with this Inquisitor Captain. What do we get? We get the Glasspool Mimic. Let's go ahead and copy that. We get, Skyclave or Luminarch. We're going to choose the Luminarch just because we don't have anything to exile with Skyclave. And let's hope. So with the Divine Purge, that's... Alright, so he plays Lair, and does he have a return spell here? He might, but we are going to go ahead. Let's see what he does. Pass to attackers. Let's see if we can get Lair out of here. If we can do this, I think we're sitting pretty okay. He's still got access to this Divine Purge, but it obviously doesn't hit our Inquisitor. Alright, so he lets Lair get exiled. He's got 3 mana open. Oh, man. Now we're hitting a pretty rough patch. So we can either animate our Cave of the Frost Dragon or, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm just really nervous about Hull Breacher Horror. So I think I'm just going to hold back, and I think I need to hold Vanishing Verse up. I could have animated the Cave of the Frost Dragon to try and get in some damage, but I'm not sure if it's worth it against a control deck. So I think he just played a land. So... fortunately for me, I got rid of the layer, and he also doesn't have any of those really nasty Fading Hopes in his graveyard. That those Fading Hope divided by 0, that just gets so annoying with layer. The Scoundrel in chat, he's got the Field of Ruin as well. He does have a Field of Ruin. Oh, okay, good point. Thank you, chat. That would be really bad for me if I just animate this and he just nukes it right away. So we get a creature, and we're going to have enough to hold up Vanishing Verse. So let's go Voice of the Blessed. We'll only get the 1 counter. I really wish we would have had my 2 Righteous Valkyries out. That would have made the voice really nice. But we're just going to try and keep rolling on damage here. Oh, he's got the Hall of the Storm Giants. So let's see. That's got, what, Ward 4, I believe? Oh, I only have 3. Oh, no, it's got Ward 3. Okay. So, Let's just try and... Yeah, let's do it. Ward 3. Oh, but he's got the Jawari Disruption. That's okay. So we're going to just force it out of his hand. Dang, I just played right into that. I really should have thought about that a little bit more, but we're just trying to get damage in any way that we can here. So he blocks 1, but he goes to 6. So he needs to be careful, because if I can get the Voice of the Blessed Flying Vigilance, and if he doesn't return it to my hand or kill everything, kill my board again, I'm just really worried about this Divine Purge. Okay, so we get the Valkyrie, and if we animate the cave, he is just going to destroy it with the Field of Ruin. So I'm in kind of just a rough place right now. I have the board. That changes things. Hold up. That certainly changes things. So I think we just need to be like really aggressive here, because I know he can animate that again, but let's say he blocks my Voice of the Blessed, he still dies. So he needs to return something here. Now, the Hall of the Storm Giants is a really good blocker, because he can block and tap it for mana on his turn, so I'm assuming he's got something, or yeah, okay. I was going to say, I assume he has something, or else he would just be conceding. But, so we lose 2 creatures, but he goes to 3 life. He needs to be really careful with his life total right now. Alright, and he's holding up enough for that Field of Ruins, so my Cave of the Frost Dragon. Alright, we get the Aura. Do we go... We can do Aura and then Luminarch. I say, yeah. Alright, let's do that. We just want to get on creatures. Righteous Valkyrie will come down and boost everything. So let's just do that for now. Okay, he divides. I would rather have it divided by 0 than have it countered at this point right now. Okay, he grabs Mascot Exhibition. Yeah, he's still got enough for that Field of Ruin. And this is the point that I'm noticing that this deck just hits every time. When I have 1 card in my hand or no card in my hand, I just draw lands. This deck is the king. I have 22 lands in this deck, and it is just the king. When you are low on stuff and you need the perfect top deck, I just draw lands. Chat, just watch. I'm probably going to draw 3 lands in a row. So that was 1. Our land counter is currently on 1. But we're going to go ahead and do the Valkyrie. Let's see if he has another Divide by 0. Nope. And, I mean, it forces a block, but he's got the 4/4, so unfortunately, we're not going to be trading with the Luminarch Veteran. And there's the Divide by 0. Alright, we're just getting straight out valued here. He's only got 3 life, and the Clerics can definitely start popping off. We just need some more Inquisitor Captains. We've only drawn the 1 right now. No blocks. Yeah, we've only drawn 1. So we have 2 more in our deck that we can seek for. And, alright, Vanishing Verse. How does that help us right now? No, we're just playing too slow. We really... See, this is where we need Taberax. When our stuff died. Alright, so he's going to pop this right now. That's okay. I mean, we're set on... It doesn't really matter what we get. So he's got 2 cards, and he can flash these back. He's got 2 flying blockers. What these are... Are these monocolored tokens, or are they black-white Inkling? Are these all dual? Yeah, I think they're dual-colored. Let's see. Yeah, we're not blocking. We're life gain Clerics. We can take it. Now we're just not going to get the power buff from the Righteous Valkyrie, which sucks. But, okay, there's another land. Alright, well, if he divide... Alright, so Aura resolves. We're going to gain the life back. And... we're just going to go to combat with the Righteous Valkyrie. Take those out, and then what can we bring back with Aura? That's okay. We'll handle his flyers, and then let's try and get something of our own back. Definitely Voice of the Blessed. That is what I was afraid of. So now, this is the make it or break it moment. We have to resolve this. There we go. There we go. Okay, he didn't have anything in his hand. I am so glad I held that until this point. So he gets the layer. Now what? Now he's got. Oh, these divides. Divide by 0 is going to be torture. But that's really all he has. He's got the Path of Peril too. That handles these, but it also handles his tokens. Now, hold up. Oh, but he's got a ton of mana left here. But we want to grab one of these Righteous Valkyries. Oh, did I grab the one that perpetually enters tapped? Whoops, I didn't grab the one that perpetually had a 1/1 counter on it. My bad. And he drops his own Vanishing Verse, and he still has enough for Divide from Lair. Yeah, I don't even know what we're going to do here, because I have the life. I have the life to survive a few more turns. Yeah, and he's just going to divide, which is... And I'm an idiot because I should have grabbed... Yeah, this is hurting me way more. I should have grabbed this one because now if I try and cast that again, no attacks, it's going to enter tapped and it's not going to have the counter on it. So that is just really hurting me. I definitely chose the wrong one with Aura's Death Trigger. Now let's see what he's got. He can... this might just be game here pretty soon. The Path of Peril. It does wipe out his tokens, though, so I'm not sure if he wants to do that. He does get to keep the Leer. Alright, so he does choose to do that. So he gets to keep Leer and all of his 1,000,000 Divide by Zeros. And he does another Mascot Exhibition. So you're telling me... Oh, now he just went to 5. I was going to say, you're telling me if I can top deck something that deals with... Yep, there it is. Really needs something that's not a land, and I'm just going to straight draw a land. Oh, man. We are just not in a good spot. Yep, he needs to control my... And then I'm assuming... Another Mascot Exhibition's coming out. Oh, Divine Purge again. Holy cow, my things cost so much now. Gain the 1 life, though. There's another Mascot Exhibition. Oh, no. We're just not drawing what we need. But we're going to try. We're going to try and stay in this game. I'm sure that we're losing, but as payback, we're making the Control Mage. Oh, great. Yep. 7 mana for a 2/4. And enters the battlefield tapped twice. Going to enter upside down now. He's got 30 cards in his library, so there's no way I'm going to just wait him out for him to just draw his library. Well, I exiled the Hullbreaker Horror, which was kind of cool. That was an accomplishment. Yep. Man, I just need to get through... Oh, did he use both of his... Okay, so his divides are out. But let's see, what does he still... I mean, he still has the 1 Path of the Peril. And then he just drew another removal. And there we go. There are 3 lands off the top. So what, we drew Cleric, we drew Aura, and then everything else has been lands? Alright. Let's do 1 damage. Ooh, he's going to take 2. He's going to take 4. Alright. Maybe he'll just deal enough damage to himself. Yeah, I think we're done here. Yep, alright, exactly it. The Esper Clerics, they showed up, but the control was just too much for them to handle. Let's see. Okay, so we have a pretty good start here. We don't have to double white for Skyclave, but I think we still keep. I think it's worth it. We can hopefully draw into double white. So we're going to start off with our Luminarch, and then we'll go Cleric. The Cleric of Life Spawn to just get counters rolling. Now they're using the Helena. Okay, Selesnya. And there we go. There we get the double white, so we'll go here like this. Start our life gain train early. Alright, now we just need a better turn 3. If we had a Righteous Valkyrie. Alright, let's see what Selesnya plays. So it's probably going to be Selesnya humans. I'm not really worried about Prosperous Innkeeper, so I think I want to leave this alone for now. Alright, we get another Cleric. But let's go ahead and go Angel of Unity to get the lifelink on this, and then we'll give this new Cleric the Perpetual 1/1. And let's attack in like this. So we're already rolling pretty solid on damage. Now we just need to keep it up. And we have an exile right here, so whatever he plays, I'm assuming it's going to be a 4-mana thing, and we can just exile it. Skyclave. Apparition is something 4 or less. Okay, so Bant. Is it going to be Bant Blink? I'm assuming that this Cleric is going to go away. So I really don't want him to hit a teleportation circle next turn and get another Skyclave Apparition. He just exiles my whole board. So, okay, we can... Oh, but that's 3 mana. I still think we do it. Let's see what he's got. Because if it is the teleportation circle, it is. And he has another Skyclave app. That's weird. So let's take that away from him. Dang, that's going to get pretty... Because he's got another Skyclave Apparition. I mean, I guess we could have just waited for this to come down and then exiled it. Because it's 4 or less. But we're just going to make it really difficult for him to play right now. So it's 6 mana. He's only got the 4. Dang. We might be up against another pretty tough deck here. So the Innkeeper's going to gain him life for the Voice of the Blessed. Okay, so his Valkyrie comes down. So he's Bant life gain. So we wait for this to come and then we do Skyclave. Alright, there's our Inquisitor Captain. Do we play our Cleric of Life Spawn first, or do we? I think we have to just try and roll out because they're outvaluing us pretty hard right now. So next turn, hopefully, he plays his Voice of the Blessed. Let's get our Righteous Valkyrie. And yes, and yes. Honestly, we could just do this because we don't care if this thing dies, and if he wants to trade with that. Okay. So he's pretty necked on mana right now. He's going to get to... I'm assuming that our Righteous Valkyrie is going away. Yep. So now we can do the same to him. Nope. Definitely. Oh, we don't have any blue. Shoot. Okay, so the next Glasspool Mimic we draw. Let's just go here. This Cleric of Life Spawn is already a 5/5. And let's go ahead and make it a 6/6. And there's not any good trades here. The Elite Spellbinder. I mean, I guess this can go in and gain us 1 life. Let's just hold it. Oh, okay, I guess we're attacking. That's fine. We'll gain a life, go to 32. I'm assuming I want that Voice of the Blessed to come down. It doesn't have flying, though. So I could get in some chip damage if I exile the Righteous Valkyrie. Yeah, but dang, he's going to get so many counters on that Voice of the Blessed. I think I just need to take care of that. Alright, Bant life gain. Yep, and it's already got the flying and vigilance. First turn it comes down, that thing needs to go away. So I get my Voice of the Blessed here. We'll bring this down, get rid of you. So let's see, in order to kill this, it's going to have to be, what, 7? So that's 6, that's 8. So he could just, 2, 4, 5, 7. I mean, he would have to chump with a lot of his board to get rid of it. Nah, let's go next turn. Voice of the Blast will make this even stronger, because right now we don't want to lose this. Okay, yep, that Righteous Valkyrie. And he gets another Voice of the Blast. How lucky for him. Wow. Okay, I guess it's top deck City over on the other end of the table. That sucks. I still don't know if he's going to attack, though. So he's at 39 life. Let's see what we can do. We really need to hit another Inquisitor Captain and just start rolling like that. He had his 2 removal pieces. We get another Angel of Unity. Alright, so his Voice of the Blessed being at a 9/9 really sucks for us. Let's see what he top decks. If he starts... Alright, so he needs 6. Oh my gosh, yep, see here. Alright, here we are. Land count number 1. His Voice of the Blessed is going to get indestructible. Pretty. All right, so he's... Oh my gosh, this is not going to be good. Can I win the life gain battle? So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things gaining him life. It's got indestructible. It's got vigilance. I might just be done here. And I get another Voice of the Blessed. So mine does not have indestructible yet. Yeah, I think we're just done here. There's no point just sitting through this. I don't think we can win. Dang, I am just getting wrecked on ladder today. Sucks. So I have 3 mana. I can play my whole hand here. I'm definitely keeping this. This is a good combo that you want to have on turn 1. So go here. Hey, look, another land. Now this deck only really needs 4 lands. So again, all right, we're on land. Turn counter 1 for our lands. Probably going to just... Oh my lord, are we playing against Azor's Control again? We are just getting so unlucky with the decks we're playing against. Excuse me. Yep. Azor's Control. Doomscar. Nope. Sunset Revelry. Wow. Let's do this. He's got this purge thing again. We're going to make that cost more. I'm not too scared of the Divine Purge because our deck is pretty cheap creatures. But this, I've seen this Discover the Formula kind of pop off, so we're just going to get rid of that right now. Probably a board wipe. Doomscar. Do it. I know you... Okay, so he Divine Purges, and that's okay, because it's just kind of weird, because like those things come back to our hand. So let's go set up like this. And then we can play these later. Alright, so we know he's got a land. He's got something foretold. I'm assuming that this is a Doomscar, so I'm just trying to be really cautious. I don't want to just dump my whole hand, and then he just Doomscars and I'm dead in the water again. Alright, so we're going to get a blue. Or no, we don't have a basic island. That's okay. We have a swamp in our hand. Let's just get another plains. Come on, witness the future. Yeah, you know you want to. Okay, so he puts the divine, his divine board wipe back. But next turn, we could play Elite Spellbinder. All right, so we're going to do this. I just want to keep looking at his hand. Gain life. Put that away. Yep, I love playing against control. 2 Azor's control matches right away in the morning. That's great. I'm so nervous about what that Foretold card is. Did Alrund's Epiphany get reworked for Alchemy? I don't know if I haven't seen Alrund's Epiphany played in Alchemy yet, because I think they made it you only make the birds if you cast the Epiphany from Foretold. So if that's what he did, he would be making some serious burbs. Let's play that for our land. Now, I don't know how aggressive I want to get with these. I think we just keep playing stuff like this to put the counter on the cleric. All right, Valorous Stance. And let's play this, because if it dies, we can cast the flip side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so it was a Doomscar. Now we get Voice of the Blessed. And he divides. Let's just go here. Dang, control is just annoying. Even though I love playing control. When you're the one controlling, it's super fun. But when you're playing against control, my gosh, I wish I would just die super quickly, so that way I could, not be. So that way I could not be not playing Magic. But I guess this is where we're at right now. So we'll go here and here. Now, I think he's got enough for his Hull Breacher Horror, so the fact that I haven't won already means that I've lost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Oh, Divine Purge. Why didn't you just play this thing again? Waiting for the Control Mage. He's probably going to, what was that? Yeah, Witness the Future. He's got 3 cards in hand. Next turn, that thing's coming down. All right, we get an Inquisitor Captain. If this doesn't resolve, we're basically just done. We can't hold up with this. Yeah, I think we're done. We have. Oh, that sucks. Okay, we haven't had a win on stream today. That's okay. We're going to try, though. We're not. We might be conceding the match because I'm not making you guys sit there and watch whatever that is. I don't know why. Usually you'd think that you'd like to bring stuff back to your hand because then you get to gain the life again as it enters the battlefield. But not when you're playing one creature a turn. So we don't get a turn 1 here, which is unfortunate, but we do get a Cleric. We have a Vanishing Burst. We draw another land. We'll get to play our Righteous Valkyrie. All right, so we don't get a land yet. Fingers crossed. So we can go with the Sigardian Evangel if we want to gain life. Is it? Okay. I swear, if it's another control deck, is it control? And he leaves. So we get a land. Not going to enter untapped. So... Now, I'm assuming Izzet on turn 2 is probably going to hold up a Jawari Disruption, so we are going to hold up Vanishing Burst, so let's see what they play. Goes to 3, he's got 2 red. Whenever I see Izzet in these matchups on turn 3, I'm always thinking, okay, is he going to have Saw It coming? Is he just going to hold? All right, so he doesn't. This just makes me so nervous, because I don't want to just play Righteous Valkyrie and have it straight up get countered. Now, we don't get a 4th mana, so we can't go Inquisitor Captain or Aura. Let's just do this, because if anything, we're not going to get to play another one, but it's just like the Elite Spellbinder. It's a 3/1, so it's got a pretty good power, and we don't really care if it dies or not. So, all right, he's going to divide. Probably go and grab... Yep. Environmental Sciences. Let's just attack in here. All right. Turn 4, buddy. What do you got? He plays a land for turn. He plays a Glasspool Mimic. Okay, there's the Fearsome Whelp. So it is dragons. So now, all right, we don't get the land again, my Lanta. Let's just go. Ooh, we're getting Stick. Is he gonna have a Fading Hope? That would suck. There's a Fading Hope. Wow. Yep, again, like I said, we're either getting boned on lands, we either aren't drawing them at all, or we are just drawing nothing but lands, which is usually how it goes. So right now, apparently we're just getting... Alright, so he plays his Townraiser Tyrant. The Fearsome Whelp is pretty cool. Pretty cool dragon. 2 mana, 1/1. It's going to make all his dragons cost less. And decline because we need the mana. Oh my lord. Oh my. Literally just needed 1 land. We need 1 land. We can play Aura. We can play Inquisitor Captain. We have all 3 of our Inquisitor Captains before we got our 4th land. So I would love to even know what the statistics on that is, because holy crap, that just seems really lame. We have 22 lands, and we have 3 Inquisitor Captains. So I wonder what the odds are that we drew all 3 of them before we drew another land. So he's going to gain 2 life. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm assuming we see... Okay, another Townraiser. So I think the land, even though the Townraiser leaves, the land still deals damage. So I'm just going to straight up take 4 damage here. I have to. I'm assuming we get an Inferno. Decline. Get out of here. Why are we so freaking unlucky? I just don't even know. We just need to keep trying to gain life. Now we can't attack in because of that Townraiser. I'm assuming he just Inferno, Star Mount, whatever that thing's called, Inferno of the Star Mountain. I'm just gonna get wrecked here. That's why I'm trying to hold back Vanishing Verse for that. There it is. Hello, pal. Play him for 2 mana. This is gonna hurt. He can boost it twice. Yeah, definitely not blocking that. And we're going to take 2 damage on our upkeep unless we sacrifice the land. Alright, we're still going to live. And we're going to take 4 damage. See, now it sucks. We're now in a place where I can't cast Inquisitor Captain because I have to cast Vanishing Verse. Go to 3. Doesn't even matter, because guess what? I'm not getting a 4th land. Our opponent has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lands. I have 3. I have drawn... I'm so frustrated. And it's a Jawari. Oh, no. We can pay. That's fine. But I think we're dead here. Yeah, because the land... Oh, no, I could sacrifice the land. Did he put it on... Let's see. Well, can't block. No, I might be dead. Let's see what this is, because I might just straight up be dead here. Alright, he gets that. We need to block like this. And I will take the action and take the action. Wow. Never drew a 4th land. Holy crap. We're just getting wrecked on stream. We need to go out with a win. We cannot go out like this. This is so unsatisfying. I can't draw lands unless it is stupid late in the game and I top deck 4 lands in a row. So right here, look at that. 1 swamp. Let's mulligan that out. Don't even have the right colors. And now we get 4. What is going on? Oh my gosh. I don't even know what this game is going to hold. And we're playing against dragons again. Let's see. So, unfortunately, that cave is going to have to enter tapped. 3 mana, so what do we think it is? A divide by 0? Let's just do that and then try and go here. So next turn we'll have 4. Alright. Yep, divide. Should have known. So basically what I'm getting at is that this morning I'm just going to be playing against nothing but control decks. And we get the Imarith. Okay. Alright, there's a 4th. So now, again, we have freaking 5 lands. Gain a life. Nope. I just want 1 win. I want 1 win on stream. That's my goal. Probably not going to happen because our opponent has already got a 5-mana creature out. There's a Goldspan Dragon. And he's holding up 3. Yeah, this game, I think we're even done with this game. Nope. Let's see what he plays. So you get the Smoldering Egg, goes ahead for his Environmental Sciences. Let's see, we get a Glasspool Mimic. Yeah, we're done. Wow, holy cow, we are just getting boned. I really am glad that everyone here is around to see this. Okay, let's see what we got here. We'll try it. We don't have anything that we really want on turn 1. If we could have 1 less land. Our opponent is a thinker, a turn 1 thinker. Alright, so we have all of our colors. Let's make him think that we're Azor's Control for a second. And we need to go white. We'll go Angel of Unity. And let's give it... So it's not a straight up +1/+1 counter. It just gives them +1/+1 perpetually. So that's why we're not putting it on Voice of the Blessed. Wow, is it control? How wonderful. I really don't want it to be a Jawari disruption, and I'm just assuming that that's what it's going to be from Is It Control on turn 2. All right, we're up on creatures. We're up on creatures. We got the lands. Yeah, is this the one? And we have a removal right here, so let's see. Oh, it's one of these decks. It's not Is It Dragons. It's not really control. It's just Is It Spellslinger. So when Geist Channel enters, choose an instant or sorcery in your hand with 3 or greater, and it costs 2 less. So we'll go here. There's the divide. So he chose his divide to cost 2 less. That just seems like a waste. I mean, why would you have a 2-mana creature enter the battlefield, choose a party creature? He can choose you again. Why? Like, I just don't understand why you would choose divide by 0 and then Like, why wouldn't you choose something with a huge mana cost instead of something that costs 3 and you make it cost 1 and then you spend the mana and then you... I just... That doesn't really make sense to me. Yes, you got to control me on turn 3 here, but it doesn't really... Like, you could have just saved your Divide. I would have played this, then on your turn you cast Divide. You just did the same effect, but now you kind of wasted your Geist Channeler. Okay, well... I guess he wasn't happy with that. First win of the day, let's go. Alright, but we are going to try and fit in one more. We're going to try and fit in one more. You'll have to excuse me. I'll be right back and I'll have a surprise viewer for you all. 1 second. Don't go anywhere. 1 second. I am back, and now I am joined by my very adorable son, who is awake, and we are going to play one match. He is going to be the lucky charm. All right, Benny. Show me what buttons to press. Let's go. I think we need to mulligan that one. All right, this is a little better. So now the Pyre of Heroes can turn into something, but I think we ditched Glass. Are you okay? We keep 6. Let's ditch the Glass Pool, and let's keep like this. And we'll go the Hive first. You want to touch that? And let's see, we'll do this. Alright, now we're going to go turn 3, so let's go ahead. Now we get blue, but we need double white. So let's go double white here. Now next turn, we can do our Inquisitor Captain. So let's just do Skyclave. We'll get rid of that. So we don't gain life because Skyclave is not a cleric. And he's going to go Reckless Stormseeker. Okay, so I think we're still okay here. So we can take 3. That's all right. And we get a Righteous Valkyrie. So let's just go like this. And let's start getting our Inquisitor Captain rolling. So we'll gain the life. Do this. Do Taberax. Pretty cool. And we're just going to start hitting the... Let's start hitting the Gruul Wolves. What are you doing? Okay, all right. So we get 2... So for our only wins of the day, we get 2 concedes. And I guess I can live with that. So I hope that you enjoyed this look of the deck. Hopefully I can get back on stream and play this deck for you a little bit more, and hopefully it performs a little bit better. Hopefully I can have 4 Inquisitor Captains, maybe 4 Pyre of Heroes, and maybe the deck can just run a little bit more smoothly. So as always, I've been Azarain on Twitch. You can find me on YouTube at the same name. Azarain, go check me out there. This video will be posted there, along with other EDH and Magic related things such as Commander Quick Looks, or just lore videos, breakdowns, and everything of that nature. So please like those videos over there, subscribe to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my Twitch if you want to see more content like this, and as always, I've been Azarain, and thanks for watching.